Okay, hello everyone, welcome back. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be continuing our shop tutorial, and in this video we're going to do some final touches and add a furniture because we need to make just a few more furniture. And yeah, so first of all, select everything and make it bigger because then we can scroll in a lot more. But if you notice that now only scroll out, it clips. So I think that you can fix it in the view focal length. Anyways, so the default focal length is 95.2, but you can change that, I think. But I don't really know. Wait, so if I scroll out, then change this. Yeah, I think that does something. So if you mess around with these settings, then it won't clip. Yeah, it won't clip that much. I don't know, but yeah, basically you can do that. But what we need to do is if it control 1,000. It was at 1,000. I'm pretty sure the default was at 1,000. Yeah, I just want to keep it at 1,000. So N to keep it back inside. So what we want to do is, if you go to render mode, you can see the front side of the shop is really dark. So we want to add a few more lights. We want to add a few more lights. So you can add, go to add, or you can press Shift A, and then go to light, and click area, and then it's all the way there because our cursor, cursor is set there. So if we move back here, GX, GZ, and then rotate it on the y-axis by 90 so press RY, then you don't need to click anything else, just click -90 on type in -90 and it will automatically do it for you. You can scale it up, GX, move it back, GY, and then we can set it at 1500. It'll have that thing, so you have to move it back. Actually, let's do it 3,000. 3,000, 10,000. Yeah, 10,000 is pretty reasonable. And then go to Zen mode. So the shortcut is numberpad 7, but click on the circle up here. Click on this Z, and then we can Shift D, move it here, RZ 90, nope, -90 to flip it, and then Shift D, move it here, RZ 180 to flip it, and then you can select this one, Shift D, RZ 180. Now it has created more light. And then we need a roof. So if you select this, if you select the office, the base of the shop, and go to edit mode, if we press Control R to make a loop cut and make a loop cut around this area in the middle here, right under the top, the toppest face. So do you see this face here? Make a loop cut under that, then click the face selection, select all the faces. So you have to select it manually, because if you press Alt, it will select all the things around it. So if we have to do it manually, select all the faces, and then press F to fill, and then it will fill it up for you automatically. Select this side's face, E, and then we can extrude into it. And now we can do the same thing for this side. So loop cut, select all the faces manually. No idea why, so we have to extrude the old way. Okay, now we can move into this, but before we do that, go to object mode. This is our light. Move it down into the shop, so now we can customize it. And now we have a roof. Alright, so now that we have a roof, okay, we can go to render view mode so we can see it properly. It looks really dark in here, so we can make these lights, put these lights on the roof. So GZ, select the cupboard, S, scale it down because we want to scale it to the right size. GZ, okay, just put it on there. These mirrors also need to scale down, and then move them downwards, a bit downwards, and GX over there. Okay, maybe this is too small. GZ, okay, that's good. And then we can move this down, and we need to resize this as well, and resize this as well. This we need to resize this actually as well. Okay, and now that looks like more humanish size. And then this light needs to be in the middle, so if we move to the middle and select X-ray mode, you can see it is not in the middle, in fact. So this is the line. Do you see this blue line? That's the middle line. We need to move it G, Y to the middle. And now it's in the middle. But now we have to press this. So the shortcut is number pad 1, but you can click it up here, which is easier for me. Click X-ray mode, and then GX, move it backwards. Shift D, X, Shift D, X, Shift D, X. Yeah. And then we can move it up here, so we'll move up to the roof. If we Shift D, there isn't really a line that you can see, so if we go in wireframe mode, you can see the lines better. So as you can see, this line up here, you want to line it up with this line. There's a black line here. Yep. And yeah, and then you can turn off wireframe mode, go back to this mode. Actually, go back to wireframe mode. So don't worry about this square here. That's just the light. If we see this line here, that's the wall. So if you press G, X, move it close to the wall, and then Shift D, X, Shift D, X. Yeah. And now it's all good. But one more thing, move down, upside down, so you can see. Actually, don't move upside down. Move it. Press this number pad 7 again. Select all these lights. G, Y, move them to the side. Shift D, Y, move them like that. And now we have double the firepower. And now we can see it coming to life. It's becoming more bright inside, right? Okay. And now that we have those lights, we don't need these lights anymore. But we can keep them actually to light the roof. Actually, we need them. So these lights that used to shine the inside, move them backwards. So because now we don't need to shine the inside with them. So move the macros, and this one we just move up. Yep. Now it looks good. Okay, now go back to modeling view and turn off X-ray mode. You also change the focal length and stuff, but I think it messed up something. So I'm gonna set it back to the default. So the default focal length is 50 millimeters. Yeah. So that's the default. I'm gonna set it back to the default because in the last one I just messed up with it. I don't even know what I did. I haven't organized it really good. We need to organize it. So in our we can see in our collection area, scene collection, we can see the area lights. So select all of them. So select the first one, hold shift, and then select the last one, and press. I'm pretty sure it was M. Yes. Press M and then press new collection, and then you can name the new collection. I'll just do lights. No, actually, area lights. Yeah, that'll be good. Okay, and then okay, these are the main room lights. So we're gonna create another folder for that. Let me just do this. And new collection. New collection. Shop lights. Then we can close that folder. Yep, and everything else is pretty like self-explanatory, but we can change the name of the collection. Main. Yep. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we don't have a camera yet, so we don't need to worry about that. So go to your cursor. Your cursor should be this red and white circle that you that's somewhere in your scene, but it should be on the left or right side by your shop, by your office scene. Office, yeah. And then you can press Add or Shift A. Shift A is the hotkey, and then you can go to Mesh and select Cube, and you can see a tiny little cube. But we need to scale that up, just to so we can zoom in easily. So we can zoom in, because if it's too small, we can't, like, for some reason when I scroll in, it becomes like you can't. There's like a certain limit to scrolling in. So yeah. And then once you get the cube, you can go to edit mode, go to face select by pressing 3 on your keyboard, or just selecting it manually. So once you're in face select, select these two faces, and then press X, delete faces. And then now you can press A to select all of the faces, and then right click, subdivide. Now select these two faces, press GZ, move it down, and then you can press shift and middle mouse to like move around like this. Let me just press N to remove this though. You press N to open this tab. You can also move around like what I did just now by holding this hand icon here. Anyways, go to edge select or press 2 on your keyboard, and then select these two top faces. Then press G, X, and then move it back. Now go to object mode. Select the cube. Oh, actually, let's rename it to chair. Simple name. Okay. Select your chair. Go to modifiers. Add a subdivision surface. Set it to 2, and then add a solidify, because we want it to be like thickness, right? We want it to be we want it to be thick. Okay. Yeah, we just want to add some thickness to make it realistic, and then set the thickness to probably like 0.16. That's the one I'm gonna set it to. Yeah, and then now we can apply both of these. Okay, now applying modifiers to your mesh means like now you can't control it. It's basically like you just mushed it into your mesh. So yeah. Okay, so now we can go to edit mode inside the chair. You can say, press Ctrl R, and then you can see this this face up here. make a loop cut here, click, and then you want to move it out a bit. I mean, no, you don't want to move it out. Click, then right click to set it back to the middle. Then press S to scale it out, and scale it out just a bit like this. Now we can select these 4 faces here, and these 4 faces here. Then we can select these 4 faces down here, and we can select these 4 faces down here. Pretty simple. Then we can press Control B. Now the Control B bevels it, and we can and scrolling increases the segments of it. So we want to increase the segments to one scroll, 2 scrolls. So we want to have 3 segments, and then we want it to be like relatively good size, like like that. That's enough. That's good. And then we can click. Don't deselect. If you deselect, Control Z, because this is an important part. Do not deselect. Okay, so you're still selecting it. Then go to Object Mode, add a modifier, search, subdivision, surface. Set it to 2 levels viewport, and now we can go to sculpting mode. So still selecting your chair, go to sculpt mode, and now's a good time to save your file, because it's good to save your file between like different times, because I've had experience of file crashing and it's bad. You can go to face sets up here and set fate and click face set from edit mode selection. Click that and you'll see these colors pop up. Now you can see all these tools down here. I won't get into these sculpting tools because that's not the goal of this tutorial. We're not doing sculpting. So scroll down, there's tons, but you want to look for the cloth filter. It's a purple cloth in between a square. Now you can click it. Then what you need to do, select, oh wait, before we do this, I almost forgot one part. Go to this section, select tools, like there's a tool icon here, tools icon. Select the filter type to inflate and use face sets. I think use face sets means that you use what we set here. So you use like what we set here, yeah. And also like sets these colors. Now, it doesn't matter where your cursor is, but it has to be inside the chair. Like here maybe is good. I forgot to apply this subdivision. So apply the subdivision before you do this. Now, go back to your thing and hold your mouse and drag it, and you'll see it slowly coming to life. Yay! And if you go too much inflating, you can press Ctrl Z to undo. Okay, now that we have that, it still looks a bit pixelated and sharp to sit on. So what you gotta do is go back to object mode, right click, shade smooth. Voila! Oh, that looks so comfy. I want to sit on it right now. Yeah, but we're not done there, because what do you need? We need a base. Like, we need a base of the chair, bro. What do you mean? We need a base of the chair. So we can add mesh cylinder, and then it should. So once you've added the cylinder, it should be inside, like it should be already in the middle of the chair, because we made the chair there. So now what we all gotta do is go to the bottom face of it. No. So once we've added the cylinder, GZ to move it down. So go to side view, or go to the side view. You can press this button up here, or you can press number 1. Either way, it works. And then, while it's still selecting your cylinder, G, X, and then move it this way. S, Z to scale it down on the Z axis. And then G, Z, S, and then, okay, S to scale it like about this size. G, X, move it back. SZ to make it thinner. GZ. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Okay, we might need to make it thinner a bit. GZ. Okay. Alright. And yeah. Oh wait, okay, you can see it's a bit coming out, so we need to move it up a bit. Oh, but then it's doing that. So what we can do is move it down, go to edit mode, and then you can select a few. So we're in edge select. Press edge select up here. I've already got edge select, and then select a few faces, like probably these much. No. Yep, that's good. That's a good amount. And then shift, like so you want to select half of the edges, the edges that are outside. So maybe these two as well, and this one. And now what we can do is E extrude up, Z to lock it on the x-axis. Yep, that's good. And now what we can do is select the bottom face on it. I to move it. I to insert it, and then we can insert it. Insert it to a relatively small amount, and then E extrude. Yeah. No, that looks kind of bland. So we can insert it a bit. Insert it, and then E to extrude it up, and then I to insert it, and this time it's smaller, and then we can press E to move, extrude it down, and then what we can do is ES to scale it up. So press E and S, press E and then S. So it does this thing, and then we can GZ to move it down. And oh, that looks so cool, right? Yep, it does. And now we can go out, but we still have these lines, and we're thinking, how do we get rid of that? Shade smooth, of course. I'm just joking. So don't shade smooth it. I just did that. Don't shade smooth it. Add a modifier, bevel, to bevel it. So bevel it, and then you can add subdivision surface modifier. Okay, and select it. Edit mode. Control R. Add a loop cut. Because we don't want this to be this smooth. Control R, loop cut like that, and Control R, loop cut here as well. Yep, that's good. And yeah, that looks good. And you can right click shade smooth. Oh, that looks insane. Okay, and I don't know what's going on here, but something went wrong. Control R. Maybe that should do the trick. Oh yeah, right. I forgot, guys. And there's line here, so you can press Alt, hold Alt, and then select this line, and then X dissolve edges. Okay, I mean GZ, move it down. Okay, GZ and move it up. Okay, that should fix it. Yeah. And yeah, there you've got it. You've got a chair. And now what we can do is rename this to chair chair holder, I guess. And then you can shift select the chair, and then press M, new collection, chair. And yeah, let's go. we've got the chair. Okay, so now we can select, okay. So now you can select both of these, and, oh no, so select both of these, just the chair and the chair holder. GUI, move it inside this shop, but there's one problem. Why is this so big? So you gotta move it smaller. Okay, this is a bit chaotic. So, it's a bit hard work, but, okay, finally, I've gotten into the shop. GZ, move it up. And we want to just sit on top of the shop. If it overlaps into the ground, it's fine. You don't want it to be like just sit. You don't want it to be too. It's better to have it overlapping with the ground than having it like not on the ground. So yeah, and you want to set it to like a reasonably good amount, like compared to the other furnitures. So like I think that's big enough. Like compared to the other furnitures, this is big enough. Yeah, this is actually a really good size. So yeah, there you have it. But we have one last problem. Where are the materials? So select the black chair. Wait, I just spoiled it. Okay, well that one's gonna be black. So new, while selecting the chair, press new. Select the metallic. I'm just joking, not the metallic. What am I doing? Roughness down, make the roughness down a bit so it's shiny. And then we can change the color to black. Okay, but that's too shiny. Want it to be a bit shiny only. That looks good. And yeah, and then we can, yeah, that's pretty good. And then we can select the bottom face, this one, and then we can the chair holder, I mean what am I saying? The bottom face, the chair holder. Press new, and then we can set it, I mean white looks pretty good, but we can set it to a different thing. So probably like yeah, white will be good. White is good, but we have to set the metallic up and the roughness down. Okay, no, the roughness shouldn't be that down. So set the roughness down, and yeah, that should be good. And there you have it. You've got your chair and your chair holder, which both look really cool. And that's it for this video. So subscribe, like, and hit that bell, and I'll see you in the next one.